Hey YouTube, I got my North Face Recon here. I've had this pack for quite a while now, close to a year. It has been an incredible backpack. I go through backpacks like crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I literally carry around 20 pounds of stuff in them, or more, usually more, around there though, but in them every single day, 5 days out of the week I guess, for school. I will have 2 giant textbooks in there that are that thick, you know, and also a laptop and everything else I may need, which could be a Nalgene bottle on the side full of water, and I do beat the crap out of my backpacks. This is the one backpack though that has actually held up really well. So I'm going to go and run through some specs of it. So it is a frameless design. It does have a very sort of like, I don't know what you would really consider it in the back here. It must be sort of like a kind of thicker plastic plate sort of thing to keep it more shaped, which is really good because I hate it when backpacks start to slouch all over the place, if you know what I mean, if you've ever had one that doesn't have like a frame or anything in the back and it just starts to bend all over the place. So it does have sort of a frame in the back, but it is frameless. This gear capacity is 1700 cubic inches, or 29 liters. It weighs 2 pounds 10 ounces. It has a waist strap on it, which is adjustable, and it can tuck away into these side pockets here, which is really nice. And then it also has a chest strap on it with the elastic and a whistle, and it has a rail system all the way to the side, so depending on how you decide to wear it. Let's see. The materials are nylon and ballistic nylon and polyester. So all of this, you know, nylon on here and the really thick bottom on here. The dimensions are 19 long, 19 inches, by 13 inches, by 7.5 inches, and I actually think that might, I don't know, maybe it's 7.5. I think it's actually a little bit bigger, maybe more like 8 or something. Actually, no, I can't get to my ruler. The tripod's right there. But so it is a pretty good sized pack. I can fit a laptop, you know, 2 full-size textbooks and a couple binders and maybe a small book here. I mean, this thing really can fill up, and it is really nice. It's really cool, and it does too. But it's got a large mesh pocket. Well, it's not really cool. It's just very heavy. It's got a large mesh pocket on it, so you can stuff a coat in here or whatever you want. It's got reflective material on here, so if you're biking or walking at night and you don't want to get hit by a car. I got mine in this sort of royal blue because I really like blue. It's my favorite color, so it's kind of like a really dark blue and then a lighter blue sort of, but it's still dark. And then it has an adjustable part right here, so you can make it longer if you want it to stretch more. It has sort of a media pocket right here, which is really nice, so I keep my phone in there when I'm in class and stuff. Then it has this great pocket right here, which is designed for, you know, organizing things. So you have 4 main pen pockets, with the one on the end here being bigger, so you can fit like a couple highlighters. You have sort of a padded pouch, which is also, I guess, kind of like a media pouch, so like I'll stick my iPod in there. You have 2 sort of like slanted pouches here, which I just keep like a book of matches, and I'll keep like maybe some pencil lead or maybe a little re-rolled duct tape. I mean, they're pretty good sized pockets. They're probably, you know, 2 inches long. Then you've got sort of 2 more pockets right here, which I keep index cards in and post-it notes. And they're pretty deep too. They can, like, my whole hand can go in there. So then you've got a zippered pocket up here with sort of a key attachment, which I just keep a little flashlight that I got at the dollar store wrapped in electrical tape. That's a long story. I won't tell you why there's electrical tape on that. So it's a big zipper pocket, so if you want to keep something safe in there, like I'll keep my extra class schedule in it for some reason, I just do, and some other stuff in there, and keys and everything. Then you've got one more big pocket, which is the same size as the zipper one, but it has Velcro, so you got plenty of pockets there. And this is actually a fairly deep pocket too, which I just keep like a notebook in here or whatever. Then onto the main compartment, you have that sort of hard backing on it, like right up against here with a tiny bit of padding. You have a very elastic, large laptop sort of pouch, which can stretch out really big. I've fit in there a full-size textbook before. My laptop fits in there, which is just a Dell laptop. It's like a 17-inch, I think. But then you can see in there how big that is. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can't get a little bit of a light here for you. But, no, it's not powerful enough, but you can see kind of down in there how deep it is. And it's a really large pocket, which can hold a lot of stuff, which is really nice if you have a lot of classes like me and don't want to make multiple stops to get more stuff. It does have a hydration hole here, so you can put water in, or you can put a bladder in there and then run with that. The shoulder straps are really nice. They're not actually that thick, which is really good. They've got some nice padding in them, and they're very aerated. You can see there with some holes. And they have lots of little loops here, so you can put a walkie-talkie if you're hiking or something. That's the other thing I use this bag for, is hiking. On the side here, you see you've got a cup holder. I don't really know what they're called. I just call them cup holders, which is actually held up amazing, because this is normally one of the first things to go on my backpacks. And I always, in one of these pockets, have a water bottle in there. Here's my polar bottle, and it fits really nicely. And then the nice thing is the elastic. What I always do is I put it over the top to make sure it doesn't fall out, and it stays in there really nicely. And I'll put a larger Camelback in here sometimes, one of the larger, like 750 milliliter bottles. So just shy of a liter bottle, but they're a little bit taller. And it has held up really well. I'll put my wallet or my phone in here if I'm just, you know, for some reason I need to take it out of my pocket, and I just dropped it in here real quick. They've got a lot of cinch cord, which is good, so you can, if you've got a huge water bottle, you can fit one in here. Also has compression straps on the sides here, so if you're, you know, using it more for hiking and you want to bring the volume down, or I guess not the volume, but the size of the pack down, you can just cinch it up. And what I use this a lot for is I'll put like my fly rod in this part here, and then I'll use this to sort of cinch it against the pack, so that way while I'm hiking it just can stick here, and so I can hike in 5 miles and go fishing if I wanted to, and not worry about it banging all over the place or having to carry it or something. It just stays nice and tight against my back. So I think that's all. It has a nice padded back here. It's very comfortable, and then again this large waist strap, which does tuck away in here, so it can get out of the way, or you can put something else in there if you want. It goes all the way through. There, so you can see there, it goes all the way through, so you can hide something in there if you want to. I think it'd be too small for like a firearm if you want to do some concealed carry or something, but and it'd be kind of awkward to have it back there anyway. But you can feel the plate right up against there, so you can hear it there. But yeah, so you can hide something back there if you wanted to, maybe like a larger knife, or if you're hiking, maybe you can hide like a full fixed blade back there. And the nice thing is, you could actually do that. I mean, so you could put however long that is, so it's probably a foot long, maybe a little bit shorter than that. But you could put a full knife back there, and it won't mess with your back hardly at all, because it's got the plastic right up against it here, and then the padding, so it's not going to create some weird bulge on the bottom of your backpack. So there you go, guys. North Face Recon, amazing pack, has held up so well. It was worth every penny. I think I spent like 80 or 70 or $60 somewhere in there on REI. I see they have it from anywhere from 73 to 99, so I probably spent like 70 or so and got it on Amazon about a year ago. But it was really good. But you can see it's worn a little bit. Like the North Face isn't white anymore, it's sort of like a white brown mix, and the bottom's got scuffs on it, but this thing has held up amazing. So I highly recommend this pack for hiking or school and everyday carry. So it might be a little bit big for everyday carry if you wanted to have a smaller pack, but it's a great pack. I highly recommend it. It's great for traveling too. Again, this pack has been all over the place. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll see you later.